So, I actually wanted to come on here and talk about a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but before we do that, I want to show you, well, a man cave video, of course. So here we go. Okay, this is the food I'm eating. I mean, chicken nuggets, it's good as fuck. Lamp here for when I'm doing my homework for school. Fan. This is a ONN TV. Highly recommend these shits. They're good as fuck. My desk here. This is probably one of my best, well, probably one of my personal favorite desks to sit on. This is my chair, of course. Yeah. Anyways, like I said before, this is the lunch I'm eating. Asus laptop. This is a Intel Pentium. Later, I'm getting a backup laptop. So yeah, this is the chair I sit on for live streams and stuff. This is my bed, well made from this morning. Of course, let me tired as fuck. There's some, oh, that's my bonnet. And yeah, that's the little man cave video. Now, this is my old room, of course. Nothing in here. I used to sleep in this bitch. Now, this is my room now. This used to be my cousin's room, but he moved out, unfortunately. So yeah. So I wanted to talk about some things that are very important when it comes to relationships. Okay, I should have said this earlier or last night, if you call it, but yeah, so much noise outside. Who cares? Anyway, watch out for girls from the streets. If they belong to the streets, the first warning sign. Second warning sign is they zodiac signs. Now, I am a Sagittarius, but the difference is if I do have a girl, I'm very loyal. Never cheat. I would never cheat. I'm single now, but if I do happen to get a girlfriend, then okay. Anyway, you gotta watch out for certain zodiac signs, of course. How you doing? Travis Hunter? Travis Hunter. Ain't he a sports athlete or something? How you doing, Shiny? 11, 12, 7, 11, 11. Or 7, 11, I'm sorry about that. Anywho, what? Watch out for certain type of girl. How's your day going? I'm going good. My day is going good so far. Hopefully your day is going good as well. Yes, sir. He plays football? What team does he play? I'm trying to remember. I forgot what team he played. I mean, I know the team he plays. I just can't put my finger on it. He plays the Jaguars. He's a rookie. So he just started playing football? Oh, okay. He plays the Jaguars. Okay, thank you. Watch out for. He's speaking in Uzbek. No, I'm actually speaking in English. I don't really speak much other languages. I mostly speak English, but I'm not much of a multi-language person or whatever the fuck, how you say it. That's Russian. Uh, mm, Russian. I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to try Russian food. I swear. I would not lie to you. I never even tried their food at all. How you doing? Welcome to the Russian. Someone was just saying hi. I had a Russian girlfriend from Uzbekistan. How did that go? I might add that to my next list of type of girls I like. Anyway, do you know the Uzbekistan? No. I never even went to Russia. I never did. I don't know anybody who lives down there, actually. I heard their food was good. Third things or relationships you gotta watch out for is let's just say GDs. Oh, hi, well, how you doing, Sakuna Bro 8? Welcome. I know of Uzbek. Marijuana is this. What's a GD? Basically, it's short for a gold digger. That's why I called it GD because I don't want to say it in a certain way that offends any person. So that's why I said it like that. Yeah, yeah. So you gotta watch out for those, man. And I tell you, man, when it comes to a girl who's a gold digger, you're fucked up. You that the gold digger will fuck up your whole life. Geometry dash. Uh, I used to play it when I was younger. I had a tablet. It was an Android. I had an Android tablet. I used to play that shit all the time. Me and my siblings. We used to fucking love that game. There was certain levels we would rage on. Certain levels we would rage on this, so it would be so funny. But hey, we all rage in video games. Am I right? I rage in video games sometimes. Only if the game pisses me off. Hello. Anyway, like I said before, back on topic. So you have to watch out for those people. I'm watching on an Android tablet. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I might get another one. I might get one with service on it. Do you know Gabe Horn? No, I do not. Unfortunately, no. Let me get my computer here. Gabe Horn. Oh, he's an actress? So he's known for Boys Don't Cry, Ladies of the House, and other stuff he played in. Yeah, I never even heard of that guy. No offense to for those of you who love the gay porn. I personally don't know him. Basically. Anyway, be careful when it comes to gold diggers. Because them girls are for the streets and they're only with you for your money. Once you have no money, they'll just dump you and just move to another nigga who's literally gonna be their victim. Can you show America Street? Uh, America Street. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Me neither. Yeah. Okay, fourth thing to watch out for is and this has been on my mouth for a while. And again, I do not want to say this to offend anybody who does that. Anyone who's like this or whatever. I'm not trying to say that. Man, watch out for girls who have a disease. So basically, if they have a disease, well, it's not how you spell America. Yeah. Yeah, it's with a C, not a K. Anyways, if you're sleeping with this girl that she got a disease from another guy, and you have that disease, or in other words, or you're burning or whatever, I'm not gonna dig further into that because I never had it. I never slept with anybody, so hey. Anyway, watch out for the girls who has diseases from another guy or another relationship. Because there are some diseases that you cannot get rid of if you're having intercourse. So basically, you have a intercourse disease. Or in other words, intercourse transmitted disease. I don't want to say the other way because YouTube might ban me for saying that. So that's why I say it that way. Now, why are you black? Well, I actually grew up black. It's the black baby. And I'm proud of it. No, stop. Anyway, you gotta watch for girls who literally unfaithful and loyal. And that's racist. But never mind. I thought somebody said, "Why you black?" I mean, hey, I ain't gonna. I'm not even paying that person no mind. So I'm not gonna let that get a rise out of me now. I'd rather ignore that. Also, so female who sleep with the whole football team. Basically, what this means is she's had intercourse with other dudes, basically. And she might have a intercourse transmitted disease. Now, keep in mind, I'm not trying to bash anybody for who does that. Not that I condone that kind of behavior, but it's just like I don't condone. Not that I condone the behavior or nothing, but I'm just saying. Just be honest. Have you had any animals? No, no. I mean, I do go. I do have. There's this fucking what's this shit called? There's this dog store I go to. where they had dogs and stuff. I just like to pet them. But I never actually owned a pet before. Never. Anywho, okay, yeah. Anyway, like, watch out for girls who do this. Basically, when I, like I said before, sleep with the football team. Basically, having intercourse with a lot of dudes. And another thing you gotta watch out for is their age. Because I tell you, man, there's a lot of teenagers or grown ass men, in other words, who just hit it without knowing how old that person is. And I tell you, man, people are gonna think you're a predator. Do you marry? Uh, well, if we're talking marriage wise, I never married anyone. I'm single. I never had any intercourse, nothing. The reason why I'd rather not get with a girl or have a girlfriend right now is because I want to focus on myself first, you know. And if I rush into a relationship, it's gonna be fucked up. So that's why I distance myself from relationships. Not that it's nothing wrong with it. I just don't want to rush into any kind of relationship. Do you have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend at the moment. As I said before, I am single. I just rather focus on myself than focus on any girl. Like, I'm still in 12th grade and have, I do have to do homework. I have to graduate. There's a lot of shit I want to do after high school. I want to go to college for medical assistant, Western civilization, and English composition and computer science. Not computer science, sorry, for cooking class. So those four I just listed, I want to go to college for that. Do you bored? So basically, you mean do I draw? I mean, I don't draw. I do color though. I'm thinking of coloring a anime. I'm sorry, anime book. Like if it has Naruto, like a Naruto book, a Dragon Ball Z book, maybe Bleach. Now keep in mind, I never really cared for Bleach. Not that I hate Bleach. I just never cared for it. I mean, I did watch some fights, like Ichigo versus this person, such versus such. I did see some fights, and they were pretty fun. I draw anime. Nice. Nah. So yeah, I might. I do. I would love a fucking coloring book of anime. Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece, Demon Slayer. I'd always love the color. I never even really colored back in the day when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I mean, I don't really color much now, but when I was younger, I used to sometimes color. Always. Yeah. As I said before, just be careful. If you're with a girl, be careful of the age. Or if it's a big age gap, then you, I suggest you distance yourself from that. Do you have friends? Outside of here, yes. I go to this program where I have lots of friends. Hi. So there's this program I go to where I have lots of friends. I don't really socialize much, but I mean, I just sit there and listen. I'm not the talker. Some people are like that. They just don't want to socialize with people, but they do want to listen. How old are you? 17. I'll be 18 next month. Okay. Number 5, warning sign of relationship: cheating. Now, this do go on with lots of relationships. Now, cheating is a very big thing in relationships. Not that I condone cheating, it's very bad. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, please don't cheat on her. I mean, the other girl may look hot and pretty and sexy and all that shit, but then again, you do have a wife at home. Hell, you may have kids at home. Like, what if they see that and they tell the parent? If they do tell the parent, then, or if they have proof, like if they take a little picture, you can't escape it. Even if it's allegations, like even if it's cheating allegations or whatever. If you, okay, how do I say this? I'll say it like this: if you literally just say or explain about the allegations in some weird way, it's gonna make, like, listen. Say for instance, I'm sitting down at a lunch table or a fucking restaurant. Keep in mind, this is an example. So, say for instance, I'm at a restaurant. I'm just sitting at a table with a certain guy, and he watches a video that talks about him. It talks about cheating allegations, right? And he just laughs it off as if it's the allegations are a joke. I'm gonna think that you're really doing that. Not that I'm gonna just throw it in your face and say, "Oh, you're a cheater. You probably did this to other girls." No, no, no. It's gonna make me think that there's something wrong with you, or in other words, something is really wrong with you. My mom and dad are not married. Uh, what? I never knew that. Wait, why are they not married? You don't have to share if you don't want to. That's totally fine. If you want to keep it private, that's totally fine by me. I don't know. Oh, okay. I understand. It's understandable. Let me get my charger here because my phone's about to die. Now, anyways, back to the example. Yes, I do have parents. I do have a mom and a dad. I have a brother and a sister. Anyway, so back to this example. Are they married? No. Yeah, they are not married. I mean, I do have a stepdad, and my mom and my stepdad are married, basically. Now, like I said before, if back to the example, if I'm sitting there and hearing you laugh about it, or you give this weird look, something is really wrong with you. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I was in that predicament where I had cheating allegations against me, you're probably on like, what would I do? Well, for shits and giggles, I would just say, I would ask them, can your parents tell its name? Well, they keep it private, so I just, because then again, that's a grown person's conversation, so I wouldn't really get into no bullshit like that. You feel me? I really don't get into that. Yo, my butt said that. Yes. Anywho, now, like I said, I would literally respond in a calm way. Well, do you have proof that I cheated? Is there any evidence that I've cheated? Do they live with you? No. It was the reason that that is so is because a situation happened and I got kicked out and it's just it's just it just happened. Well, it didn't just happen. It was just one certain thing, one altercation led to another, and that's why I am where I am now. Yeah. But hey, we all have altercations, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of, if you have siblings, like, you're not always going to get along. If you have a spouse or a girlfriend, you're not always going to get along. That's it. Yeah, it is. But hey, I was also a suspect in my part too. Like, I was wrong too. I'll admit I was wrong in that situation too. But hey, anywho, true. Yeah, like, even if, like, you only did one thing that made the shit worse, just don't play the victim. Just, like, you know what I'm saying? Just admit you're wrong in that situation too. Even if you wasn't all part of the bullshit, you may be, in it some way or whatever. You may be in it like this, but, like, you're also a suspect in it too. Even the littlest things you can be in, like altercations, like, or arguments or some shit. You may get into a fight. Your sibling may smack the shit out you, and you hit him back. You're both Either way, you're both wrong for fighting, right? That's just one example. Second example is, you may argue or say something that, or both of you are arguing shouldn't have said something that you shouldn't have said, right? When your sibling starts to bullshit, you say something back. You're both not. You're not innocent. You're just playing a part in it. And you're probably wondering, like, well, how the fuck do I play a part of it? Well, for shits and giggles, you made it worse by arguing back. Like, you could have literally walked away from the situation. And like I said before about the altercation, about what had the problem in the situation, I could have walked away too. But see, but I didn't. So that also puts me as the suspect as what happened. That happened to me before. Uh, see, even um, what this person said, right? He even said it happened to him. But, well, let me ask you this. Were you also the suspect of the whole situation? I'm sick right now. I hope you feel better, man. Like, I'm not asking this just to blame you for the situation that happened because I wasn't there. So I don't know if you was either a victim or suspect. I don't know. I'm not saying like you committed a crime in the relationship. I'm not saying you killed anybody. No, I'm just saying it as a figurative speech. Even if you wasn't even all part of the bullshit, then you're also a victim. You may be did something a little bit that happened. You're still a suspect, not a victim. See, me and my brother used to argue about certain shit. Like we used to do that. Siblings argue, man. You feel me? But at the end of the day, we're siblings. Me and my brother are siblings, and we siblings argue. Like it's not a bad thing. But if okay, how do I say this? It's not a bad thing if you make it a bad thing. You could be just argue about the littlest situations that your sibling does or whatever. I don't know. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Actually, the altercation I had happened to me last year. But see, I was also the suspect. See, when you're in, or when your name comes in certain shit, you're also going to be a suspect too. One way or another, if you will. You may be arguing with your cousins and shit. Like, about certain things. You're not, you're not always going to be the victim. Even if you didn't do anything wrong, even if your cousin even did it, you're not always going to be the victim. Because if you was there with him and you didn't say shit, then yeah, there's going to be consequences. Like I said, I'm not trying to say none of this bullshit just to bash anybody. I'm not saying this just to badmouth anybody or nothing. No, I'm just saying this because there's some shit that I did that I was also part of. I wasn't a victim either. So, anyways, back to the example. Like I said before about the whole example, if it's me sitting there with the person who had allegations started him, we'll get into that. Thank you for subbing. Anyway, I really appreciate it though. For real. Anywho, like you literally, you're not just the victim. That person might. You're not just the suspect. That person's also a suspect for even throwing the allegation at you. Now, if I was in that predicament, now keep in mind this is a second example. If I was in that predicament, I'm also a suspect in it too. I know I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm also a suspect too. Why? Because I got myself into this mess. Even if I did it one time, it's still gonna be controversial. I'm also gonna have backlash, right? So yeah, you're not always gonna be victims of anything. Like I said before, like even if you didn't do it, but you did not say anything, you're also a suspect. Like that happened to me sometimes when one of my siblings was doing it, and I didn't say anything. Now, had I said something, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble. But see, I took accountability for that. Why? Because I didn't say anything. Now, now I'm not using the cheating as an example of you just playing the game. No, this can also mean in relationships. When you cheat on your wife, your girlfriend, or whatever, or whoever, it's betrayal of trust. It's betrayal. And even if your girl cheated on you, that's betrayal. But like, one thing I will not do is if I'm with a new girl, I'm not gonna use it just to cheat on my ex back. No. If that girl, if the new girl's loyal, then okay, you know. But if you are with a girl, there are red flags. Number one, they'll literally ask you for money. If you don't have it, they might leave you. That's flag number one. Red flag number two, they send. Do you have a crush? Ooh, good question. Not at the moment. No, I'm lying. Let me stop. I'm lying. There's some people I used to have a crush on, but they're moved on. They moved on with their lives and they found somebody else. But I didn't hold that against them. So, hey, I'm not jealous. No. Name. Ooh. There was this girl in my class named Carly. I used to have a crush on her in like third grade. But now that she's older, she is the same age as me. I believe her birthday is also in December, if I remember. Or her birthday just passed. I think her birthday's either in October or December. I don't know. I do not have her contact, but hey. Anyway, she moved on. She has a new guy. Did I hold that against her? No. You're probably wondering, how did you take that rejection? Well, for shits and giggles, that's a life lesson. That was a life lesson for me. I learned that we're different. Two, I learned that she likes different things instead of what I was thinking about. But I can't say that because YouTube might ban me. Whatever. Number three, that's also taught me that there's plenty of fish in the damn sea. Go fish, right? So yeah, there's plenty of fish in the sea, man. But that's flag number three. Mine is Leanne. Well, and who exactly is this Leon? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to. Hey, listen. I'm just. That's all. I'm just asking. That's all. I promise. I can relate. Nah, but this is in third grade though. This is in like 2016 when I was in third grade. I missed them days. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but it literally just threw the whole thing just threw me off. Oh yeah. Now red flag number two, finding fish in the sea. In fourth grade. Uh, wait, oh, so are you in fourth grade or are you older? Let me know. I'm not trying to make the shit sound weird. I'm just asking. That's all. Like, you know, I'm not a weird person, I swear. I would never be a weird person, ever. You are in fourth grade. Okay. Nice. I'll tell you, fourth grade was hell. Oh, you're in fourth right now. I'll tell you, for me, fourth grade was hell. It was hell. I struggled so fucking hard with math. That was the number one class I struggled with. I always struggle with math. Because math got harder every year. Yeah, so true. Now for English, science, and social studies, okay, I'm good with that shit. Sorry, I can do that because it's easier. But math, it's so much shit they be giving you that okay, you're paying attention in class, but what the fuck are these equations, right? And I couldn't even use a fucking calculator. I mean, I get it. The teachers are strict, but like, nigga, I can't check my answer with a calculator. Damn. The fuck. Anywho, I struggle with feeling like a lesbian trapped in a man's body. Help me. Ooh. Uh. Okay. Well, welcome to the live stream, by the way. Oof. Yeah, I don't know about that one, brother. So basically, you just do certain shit that just makes you feel like that. Or you just feel that way, basically. Get some water. Just go. The hardest problem so far is 57C. I'm a man, but feel like a lesbian. I ain't gonna lie. I used to feel that way too. Like, I feel like it felt. I just when I was younger, I used to feel that way. Not that I was gay or anything like that. No, I like girls. Nigga, like trust me. 47 times 40, 57 times 43. Yo, the shit that would get me the most. I love women. I do too. I used to feel that way when I was younger. Like I'm like, why do I feel like I'm a fucking girl when I like girls? Like what the fuck? But I do have a man organ part. I don't want to say the other word because it's very offensive and inappropriate. So that's why I didn't say it. But yes, I do have a man organ part. But I did feel like that when I was younger. Like I'm like, what the fuck? I like girls. Anyways, to answer your question from earlier. Yeah, me neither. I never did. I never swung that way. No. I don't even roll like that. I don't be sucking no D, no none of that. Nah. I don't be slobbing no man's knob. Hell no, no. I never did a day in my life. I like girls. Water, by the way. Oh yeah, back on topic. Red flag number 3 is finding fish in the sea. Well, there's plenty of fish in the sea to go fish, but the thing is, ooh, thanks for the handshake. That's what I was saying. Yeah, no problem, brother. Anywho, finding fish in the sea. But the fish is the sleeps with the whole football team. In other words, having intercourse with the other fish. Or for shits and giggles, you have associating with the bad apple. Like you're one good apple, right? But there's plenty of apples in there, but there are bad. The rest of the apples is bad, right? So if you want to find good fish or good apples, now keep in mind this is a figure of speech about relationships and stuff. Anyway, if you do want to find good fish or good apples, maybe apples in a bucket or fish in the sea, the good fish and all that fun jazz, right? No, just get some information on them. Have they ever been in a relationship? Have they had a intercourse transmitted disease? You gotta ask yourself some things before even going in a relationship. Now, another thing I will say is that this is number 6. This happens to a lot of women, and it does have, and it haunts them for their life, whole life that is. If the girl does not want to have intercourse, then you have to accept that. Maybe they're not into that. Now, for me, if a girl didn't want to have intercourse with me, I would find another suggestion on what she wants to do. I would ask her, like, maybe, well, what do you want to do, right? And if she wants to do that, we'll do that. And if she's ready, she's ready. Now, just don't force her to do that. I'm not gonna say the other word because these might be me again. Well, not again. I'm just saying. Keep in mind, I don't want to say the other word because you might be me. Don't force her to have the girl to have any intercourse, because that's gonna haunt the girl for the rest of their lives. Or if they already been in a relationship and that happened to them, maybe they don't want to do or have any intercourse because it haunts them for the rest of their life. You know? Keep in mind, lots of women are victims to this. Number 7. Now, this is probably the most important thing. It's just literally just coming up to them and tapping the booty. Nah. Keep in mind, I'm not just literally just saying it just to be funny. No, I'm just saying this because there's lots of men that do this bullshit, and they just think it's all fucking ponies and rainbows and shit, but it's not. Now, it, if she does not like that, then just don't do it. Don't you? If she says stop one time, just stop. Just if she says just don't do that again, but then don't. Don't just do it multiple times because you're into her. Like, no, don't do that. And number 8. Well, which brings us to number 8. Just don't be just staring at the booty. Okay, just like now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it is kind of a bad thing, but honestly, I wouldn't like just be like be how do I word this? Just be thirsty. I wouldn't be just licking my lips and just like fuck no. Like pause on what I just did. I did not mean it in any malicious way, whatever. Fuck. Anyway, I'm just saying. There's plenty of if she's not into you, there's plenty of fish in the sea, like I said. But then again, which brings us back to the red flags. There's plenty of fish in the sea, but that fish, if you find just a bad fish, then it's gonna fuck your whole world up. That fish will fuck you whole world up, or fuck your whole life up. And then, what does this mean? So basically, finding other fish in the sea basically is a figurative of speech of finding another girl who likes you, whatever, likes you for who you are, basically. Just like I said, the apples is a figurative of speech, right? Like if you, that girl, if some of the girls are bad, then, or if you're a good person, and you just try to find a girl who's okay and all that shit. She may be pretty, she may be all that, but again, ask yourself, is this the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? Now, a love hospital. A love hospital. Uh, I've heard of General Hospital. I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that, but I heard of General Hospital, which comes on ABC. ABC 123. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, even if the girl leaves you, a lot of men are like this. Not some men are like this, but some men are. Don't be that one ex that just never lets go. Don't be like, oh yeah, she thinks she could leave me. You know what I'm saying? Like, now for me, I would never do that. I would just move on with my life. If she don't want to be with me, she don't. I just move on. This is basically it. The Love Hospital thing, the whole Love Hospital thing, or the references, if you will. You have any more fucking water? Okay. One of my favorite bars of all time, Nature Valley. Now, one person said about Nature Valley is that it was for old people. The four emojis. Oh. Yeah, the four like, okay. That leads us to it. Number 9. Texting. Or in other words, sexting. Now, the girl may say, think about some other thing. And you're literally just sending freaky emojis. Like, and she gets uncomfortable. That's your own fault because you literally thought she meant that. No, well, she did not mean that. She meant something else. She might mean the right thing, right? No. No, it's fine. No need to apologize. I don't know if I have any scissors, but I might find some. I have a garbage bag here. Now, some of y'all think that what I said about the whole the girl leaving you thing, you probably gonna think, oh, it's not gonna age well. Oh, trust me, it will. And if she finds another man, I'd rather be happy for her. Because, one, we're different. Two, we both, relationships don't last. They never last at all. Now, this example, well, this don't go for just girlfriend and boyfriend. This goes for siblings too. You can't trust sibling family either. Now, I'm not saying this because this happened to me before. I'm not saying that. The reason why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of young people whose family member just trying to who the fuck is banging on? False alarm. These would go with ice cream, but I don't have any right now. Anywho, there are siblings that are weird and want to have intercourse with you. Tell a parent. And if they don't believe it, then they got some shit wrong with them. I'm talking about the parent. Now, keep in mind, I'm not trying to bash anybody. Like, as I always say, it's cousins, uncles, moms, dads, all that. Brother, sister, all that. You gotta watch out for that. That's why I say you can't trust. That's why they say you can't trust nobody, including family. Number 11, abuse. Now, abusive relationships really happen. The husband, if you have a boyfriend or whatever, or if you have a girlfriend, and they're abusive, and you can't get out of it. See, it's sad because the person can't get out of their relationship. Say something. Never be scared to say anything. Because even if some of y'all told me that you're in an abusive relationship, and y'all tell me I'm going to do something about that. And if they say I told you, I tell them. I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna say it in a calm way. I'm gonna be like, hey man, nah, don't talk to her like that. What the fuck wrong with you, man? Now, would I handle it violently? Only if it gets there. Only if it gets to that point. Okay. That's only if it gets to that point. If he puts his hands on me, I'll fight back. It's fucking stale. I don't know. Never be afraid to say anything. Okay. Even if it doesn't take instant second for him to be gone, for that abusive person to be gone, that abusive person will be dealt with regardless. Just saying. The reason why I made this video is because this happens to so many people. I'm sorry. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I gotta make a thumbnail, this thumbnail later about this video. I have lots of videos of ideas that I want to make, but I still haven't made them yet. The reason why I'm not gaming right now is because I have something big planned, which is the Thanksgiving live stream. Basically, I'm gonna make a video on Thanksgiving. Okay, when is Thanksgiving? If I could pull up the calendar. I could have started in 2023, but I just didn't care when I was younger. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, Thanksgiving is November 26th. So November 26th is going to be a Thanksgiving live stream. I'm very excited. So yeah, just watch out for those signs of relationships and all that. Please. Today is Friday, November 7th. Friday, November 7th. Fun fact, my actual birthday was supposed to be March 15th. Actually, me and my brother's birthday was supposed to be March 15th. Let's go. No, my birthday is December 5th. I, if my birthday was March 15th, if I was a Pisces right now, I ain't gonna say I chose, but if I was a Pisces, I would be in shock. I know, our dads will be shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I made a live stream last night, and it was some IG post. It's a Pisces. It's a zodiac sign. It's a 12th zodiac sign. So basically yeah. Basically from February 19th through March 20th. So March 21st, Aries is. And then the list goes on. So yeah. Anyways, last night I made a post. I made a live stream. And keep in mind, this channel is not just me playing video games, certain type of video games. This is my brother's account. Oh, okay. Oh, he don't care. Okay. No, that's fine. I was reading some IG post on my live stream last night. And I made a tweet about I made a post that is about pancakes. Right? You might not show you the post. The fuck? I've been watching for an hour. What? Dead ass? Wow. So this is the post I made. I don't know if you guys see it. I don't know why pancakes always fucks with me when I'm cooking. I can't cook golden pancakes. Now, keep in mind, this is golden. And it says right here, this pancakes are golden. Yesterday, it was black on top and the bottom. Yeah. So basically, someone joined the live stream last night. She said, if I'm making pancakes, make it gold on the top, black on the bottom. I was like, I actually would. I would have had a griddle actually, but it's at my mom's crib. But if I would definitely love to cook pancakes on the griddle. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to try it out, basically. Yeah. I mean, I could make pancakes, but it's just like it just be sometimes burnt on the top and bottom. But I put syrup on it and it was good. But then again, like, so basically, what I mean is this is one time I made pancakes. I always make pancakes like that. So basically, this is one time I made pancakes when I first like came here to this house in particular. I made pancakes. It was burnt on the top, burnt on the bottom. And the post I made, when did I make this post? On October 18th, I made this post. Seeing that the pancake is golden. So on October 17th, The pancakes I made were black on top and bottom. But thanks to the person who told me about the whole gold on the top and black on the bottom thing, I definitely would love to try that. I would love it. I would love it. I also made another post on I think November 1st or October. Yeah, I made it on my sister's birthday. So this is the Halloween post I made actually. This is me and my cousins. I had a Jason mask on. This is me basically. That's my two cousins. Oh yeah, and this is the hold on. Yeah, that was me without the mask, and that's me with the mask. So it's this song called Redemption by Majika. I found it and actually found the song in the summer of this year. Uh, I was looking at a throwback picture of my sister chilling on her blanket. Look how cute she was back then. How cute. She was a baby back then. She's 9 now, but like, them days was fire. Miss them days. So yeah, I said what I said about the relationship, the whole relationship thing. You know. So, yeah. Oh yeah, look at us enjoying the water. This is my sister basically in the water.
Who ripped this off? Because that's not what happened. That's what it sounds like. No, read it.
Oh, look how cute.
Why did he need that? Who ripped this off? Because that's not what happened. That's what it sounds like. No, read it.
I just realized that you're the only person watching your stream. Oh, I just realized I'm the only person watching your stream. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, I'm not. If nobody else watches my streams, it's fine. I really don't hold that against anybody. I'm a chill, kind, humble guy. I only get mad if a video game gets a rise out of me, or if anyone tries to piss me off to a certain point where I get pissed, or I crash out. But I'm mostly a chill guy. I'm a really chill, calm person. I'm always calm. Ooh. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, this is a throwback picture of 2019 where we had chili. Me and my siblings had chili. It was good as shit. I loved it. Fucking bomb. Oh yeah, this is a day where I asked my mother to make pie. This is the pie my mom made back then. This is in December of 2018. The pie was pretty good. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 siblings. So basically, I'm the oldest sibling. I have a brother and a sister. Who is this funny old man? This is somebody on Instagram. Talking about some funny old man. Nigga, what? So let's see. I had a post I made on my story. I was like, when I had my bonnet on, I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to sleep with this shit on, right? But then I don't know why I took it down. It was funny as hell. It was fucking hilarious. It was funny though. It was funny because when I first wore my bonnet, I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to sleep with this thing on, right? I think I posted it on my Facebook, but then I took it down. I don't really be on Facebook as much as I am on Instagram. This is my brother. This when he was younger. He's older now. He's about to be 17 next month. No. That was him when he was younger. Fuck. Nick. I actually came a long way opening up more. Oh, I was on 10%. Do you have a charger with you? Yeah, my phone was at 1% and I had to charge that bitch. I low key had to. It's crazy how this picture was when me and my brother was going to school. And this December 5th post my mom made on my birthday. Look at this. This is me when I was younger. I was so happy. I had to put on a fake fucking I ain't gonna lie, I had to put on a fake ass smile because I was fucking tired. I had to get up. Me and my brother had to get up at fucking 5:30 in the morning for school. My brother, we both went to the same preschool, but my brother was in the daycare program basically. He was on the daycare. So basically, the daycare section would be downstairs. The pre-K, the pre-kindergarten kids would be up there. I miss them days. I might make I might make 2 throwback posts. I'm not even gonna lie. On second thought, I might make 3 after this. Let me go to my IG, to my profile here. Nah, there was this one post I made where me and my brother was happy of going to school. This is the post I made. This is me and my brother when I was younger. This was the 2 days before fucking Halloween, right? So it says throwback 2013. Me and my brother getting ready for school. I was in kindergarten. He was in pre-K. So basically, he was done with the daycare program, and he was now in the pre-kindergarten section. Yeah, we was happy though. Now I definitely was happy to get her for school because it was 3 days before Halloween, so it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, I might make 3 throwback posts. I'm not even gonna lie. There's another picture of me and my brother. I don't know why I was crying in this photo. I don't know why I was crying. I just don't know why. I just started crying. My brother was just so happy. I might make more throwback posts. Fun. I'm making. I need some more throwback posts. Hold on. No, I definitely will make more throwback posts on my Instagram, or in other words, IG.